Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, hopefully I can give you guys some tips, fundamental ways of cutting weight so that it's easier for you guys. Alright, I still remember that one of the toughest day, right, ever of my wrestling season was cutting weight. That's the worst part of it. It was 4:30 a.m. a few days before Thanksgiving. And leading up to that tournament, I was having trouble cutting weight. I was trying to shed as much as I can, and I would go to sleep just like overthinking about it, right? And of course, it was my first year of wrestling, my freshman year of wrestling, and everything was just hard because I was just getting started and everything. But dude, it was brutal. I had to go through every single method of just cutting weight. But then after that freshman year, I found so much better ways, for me at least, and hopefully you guys. I found some better ways, an easier way to cut weight for myself. And today I want to share it with you guys. My name is Cole Tran, and I am a 16-year-old young man of self-improvement. My purpose for this YouTube channel is to hopefully help young men like you make faster progress to things like self-improvement and wrestling, because that's my main thing right now. Right, and I hope you guys take a few things, one thing or two from me from each and every single video, and hopefully it helps you guys in your own life. Let's get started. First key takeaway when it comes to cutting weight is your mindset. Because that's all you really have on a daily basis. It's there 24/7 every single day. So the thing with mindset when it comes to cutting weight and everything is consistency. Don't be like those UFC fighters, if you will, right? Cutting 20 plus pounds, okay? That's outrageous. Don't do that, please, okay? Don't get yourself hurt. Don't get your liver to hate you, or kidney. I don't remember what cutting weight would damage what organ, but you know what I mean, right? So when it comes to mindset, be consistent with it, right? So if you have 4 weeks out into the tournament and it's like preseason and this is the first tournament ever, make sure you fucking spread that out. So if you have to cut 8 pounds over a period of 4 weeks, just cut 2 pounds in that week. 2 pounds, 2 pounds, 2 pounds, right? Your baseline will slowly start to, depending on how you look at it, your baseline will start to get to where you want it to be without having like massive dips in like dopamine, if you will, right? This is what one of my friends does, right? And he can handle it fine. If you can do it, do what he does, right? So my friend, he would cut like around 8 pounds, 8 to 10 pounds in a single week. That's what he does best, okay? That's his way of doing it. But for me, I stick with the consistent path, okay? Just like how in life, etc., you know what I mean. Just take it bit by bit by bit. Be consistent so that you can stay in the game in the long run, okay? Don't ignite the fire so much that it goes out. You know, it's like a candle, right? It's like a candle where you ignite the fire, and then if you have too much fire, the candle light will go out, and then eventually the fire goes out. You want to stay in the game as long as possible. Keep that fire going as long as possible while doing the most that you can. So be consistent with it. Number 2, this is some practical steps now. And I know I keep saying in my videos, if you check my other videos that I post on this channel, but it's your diet, okay? I personally do a animal-based diet where I eat mostly meat, okay? Because when I look at it, when I tried it out after my freshman year, I found that because during my freshman year, my first year of wrestling, I would eat a lot of carbs, like more carbs, more vegetables than meat itself, right? And fruits as well, carbs, sugar, etc. Glucose, same thing, okay? I would eat a lot of those carbs, and then I would sweat a lot. And that's fine. If that's the method you want to use to keep yourself going, short-term energy, carbs, then that's fine. But now I found that if I switch to more of a fat adaptation, kind of using fat as energy instead of carbs, I found that I have better energy, like literally. I got lunch. Sometimes I wouldn't eat, but when I do eat, right, I will eat a lot of meat, or protein or fat, like eggs, ground beef, stuff like that. And after eating, I won't feel that much tired at all. I will still have the energy to keep on going, right? I wouldn't have those massive, and I mean like massive, carbohydrate crashes after eating a lot of carbs. And I found that out like multiple times. I went through all of these things, the carbohydrate crash, the tiredness after lunch during my freshman year, a lot, because I ate a lot of carbohydrates. Become more fat adapted, if you will, right? Animal-based diet. Don't think of it as diet. Again, coming back to that mindset, key takeaway. Think of it as a lifestyle. Think of it as, okay, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna try and stay in the game as long as possible. Yeah, of course, there will be some times when you have to go all out, where you have to cut massive amount of weights, and you have like 2 pounds left in the tournaments tomorrow. Do whatever you have to do, okay? But stay in the game as long as possible. That is also the self-discipline part, not an excuse, hopefully, okay? Number 3, one more practical step here is using the sauna, right? Like I say, sauna is pretty fun, even though it does suck when you're dehydrated. Make sure when you go in the sauna, right, you will sweat mostly water weight, not fat or anything like that, mostly water weight. So if you're already on the carbohydrate, if you eat a lot of carbohydrate, then yes, using the sauna cuts you off water weight a lot, okay? A good amount at least. But if you're more fat adapted, I found this last year when I was doing mostly meat and protein fat diet with less carbs. I found that I didn't sweat that much in the sauna at all because I was dehydrated already. Like I say, do whatever you have to do, okay? Go in the sauna. What I usually do is like 3 rounds of 15 minutes, or you can just stay in there for the whole time and maximize the amount of sweat coming off the body. And when you're in there, just have some fun with it, man. Just relax. Usually have sauna like at the end of the day. Okay, just stay in there, relax a bit, put your headphone on. Don't be thinking too much like this guy did, like freshman year. It's not gonna help anything at all. Yeah, go over some stuff. Use that sauna as a place of like meditation, of contemplation, and to sit there while you lose some weight, okay? An extra tip, a bonus tip for you guys also is coming back, it's kind of relating back to diet a lot because that's where most of it comes from, really. Use electrolyte package, okay? Lately, I found myself like really dehydrated and not feeling like I should be. I would eat. I would have my meal at the end of the day with a lot of salt, with a good amount of salt, water, hydrating myself constantly and everything. But I still couldn't reach that point of like, okay, my electrolyte problem is good. I can just feel it in my body, in my mind. I feel lightheaded. I feel kind of out of place sometimes. So what I did last night was I bought some like electrolyte package, right? Make sure it's like the no sugar, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect, but just no sugar, no artificially flavored shit, okay? It may taste worse. It may not taste as good as those other electrolyte packages you see in like mainstream, but make sure it's like no sugar, no added sugar, no artificial flavor, stuff like that, right? Try your best to just get the electrolytes. Even though it's a supplement, try and get the least amount of ingredients as possible, okay? What I got last night was those LMNT, electrolyte packages. I'm not a sponsor yet. Hopefully you guys want to sponsor me. Whatever, right? I'm not sponsored, but those really help a lot. Even though I just ate last night and I tried it out, it helps a lot, okay? And then there's also other factors as well, like running, getting in the room, putting in the work, like those basic boring stuff. There's no real hack to this, to cutting weight, except for, you know, diet. But stuff like that, okay, will help you along the way. Hopefully keep it in the back of your mind. Stay in the game, be consistent as long as possible, as best as you can. Don't ever give up. Always believe in yourself. Okay? Your haters are holding their breath, waiting for you to fail. Make sure they suffocate. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. And if you guys have any YouTube video suggestion, leave them in the comment or follow me on Instagram and message me on IG. And oh gosh. And that's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys have a good day. See ya.